A vocation is God's call to each person to love and serve Him and the church in a particular way. A religious sister is a Catholic woman who is dedicated to Jesus and service to humanity. Religious sisters live, minister, and pray within the world. They engage in service to the community and ministries that spread the gospel. The evangelical counsels are poverty, chastity, and obedience. Through these counsels, religious sisters can enter into an intimate union with Jesus. The counsels themselves are modeled after Jesus' own life. A vow of poverty is a radical call to freedom, where a sister is free of material possessions and able to focus on Christ and service. Detachment from objects allows for a stronger relationship with God and more service to the community. Chastity allows for an undivided heart. It is a complete commitment to love with Christ. It allows sisters to be dedicated to God, God's work, and God's people. Through obedience, a sister follows God by listening and responding to His will. It includes listening and respecting those who are entrusted with God's grace.
So what does it take to be a nun?
There is a minimum period of time that one must wait to be able to make a lifelong vows and pledges. This period of time is called the formation and is divided up into 3 parts: postulancy, novitiate, and juniorate. We must also take a vow to obedience, poverty, and chastity, otherwise known as the 3 evangelical counsels.
And what is your daily life like?
Well, the daily life as a sister and nun are filled with a lot of prayer. We do have a lot of time for regular recreational activities, but interwoven into those are our meals and things like novitiate classes and silent prayer. Mass and the time with the Lord in prayer are the most important part of our day, because we must be filled with the Lord in order to take it to others.
And talking about the sisters, what is it like in the community between the sisters?
We have specific times each week and daily where we are able to interact with each other and grow in fraternity. These times are very special to us.
And what are some common things that religious sisters do across all religious communities?
Many elements are similar. Sisters play lauds, espers, and night prayer, which is all included in the liturgy of the hours. We also pray the rosary as a community and the chaplet of divine mercy. Every day we also serve the community in many ways.
And what is a charism?
A charism is a gift that the Holy Spirit inspires in different religious communities. Each one emphasizes a particular part of the Gospels. Charism is what makes each religious community different from one another. It shapes how members of that community live, pray, and serve.
The spiritual charism of the servants of the pierced heart is to be a living image and presence of the heart of Mary in the heart of the Church, and place our Marian charism at the service of the patron principle. Major elements of this charism include Eucharistic, total dedication to Christ; Marian, being a living image and presence of the Virgin Mary; Charismatic, actively receiving the gifts of the Holy Spirit and communicating them; in the heart of the Church, communion with the Church.